shooting. Basketball is not just a game of strength and skill. There is a lot of physics involved in it now. Let me see you take a shot. You take a shot, in order to take a successful shot, you must, of course, first exert force on the ball. This allows for the ball to have internal velocity. Second force is gravity. It simply aim the ball directly at the basket will not work because the ball will end up way below the net due to gravity. The force of gravity will cause the ball to accelerate downwards at 90.8 meters per second square with negligible air resistance, so you will need to angle ball upwards slightly above the net. The motion of the ball is called the projectile motion, which looks like a parabola. The ball is suspended in the air. The only force acting on it is gravity, a constant force which will first cause the ball that was no upwards slow down until eventually the velocity is in the vertical direction is zero, at which point the ball will have risen to its maximum height. From there, the ball will fall back down and pick up speed as the force of gravity will cause the ball to accelerate downwards. This is why the motion of the ball looks like this. Tip 3. Jumping. Okay? So that you won't get you very far. You want to jump high enough to maximum the time you spend in the air so that you can take best shot you can. In order to do this, you must take into account the angle you jump at and the force you push off into the ground. The harder you push off the ground, the higher you will jump because the ground will push you up on you just as hard. This is because of Newton's third law that states that for every action force for object A on B, there will be a reaction force from object B with the same magnitude and opposite direction. Here, the action force is you pushing on the ground, and the reaction force is ground pushing on you. Tip 4. Parsing. Lastly, motion is always described as relative. This means that if the player you are passing to is moving, you cannot throw the ball straight at them because a forward move to where the player was when you throw it and not to where the player will be as a result of Newton's first law, which states that an object in motion will remain in motion unless acted up by an internal force will continue traveling in the direction you throw that, so you don't expect to curve myself to wherever you want it to be. So you would have to pass the slide in front of unable to catch it right at the perfect spot. Okay, so remember, first, make sure you have the right equipment. Second, keep in mind all the costs relevant to the motion of both you and the ball so that you can successfully jump shot and make personal that you follow up these steps. Are you ready?